The vibrant, colorful Bari is tailored for indulgence and sets people in a joyous mood. The capital city of Apulia is home to around 1.5 million people. Modern residential zones surround the historic center, which lies on the small peninsula between the new and the old port. Throughout history, almost every invading army who came to the peninsula, Romans, Byzantines, Saracens, and the Normans, all conquered Bari, shaping the landscape and influencing the culture of the city, giving residence to different ethnic groups and religions. The Old Bari reveals rich layers of history. It is protected by ancient walls and a magnificent Norman castle, which was built in 1131 on the remains of Byzantine dwellings. The massive and austere fortress recalls the feudal time when it served as a religious center. From 1234 until 1240, the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II renovated the castle to defend the city. Its imposing size mirrored the wealth of the time. In the 16th century, the castle became a royal residence. The Old Bari has a special atmosphere.
Sono degli angoli di paradiso che riflettono l'antichità in tutti i sensi, per la costruzione rimasta intatta tale quale, per quelle vie strette che si incrociano l'uno con l'altro e poi qualche larghetto con delle nicchie meravigliose, eccetera. E così poi delle chiesette piccolissime, incastrate anche fra un palazzo e un altro, che si notavano soltanto perché sfondava una croce sopra un campanile.
Today, the medieval quarter is an open theater where people have a laid-back attitude. Everything here is about enjoyment, beauty, and the possibility of being inspired. There is a saying, if Paris had the sea, it would be a little Bari. No small wonder that the Barisi compare their city with Paris, the capital of Amour. Old Bari is wild and wonderful with many romantic scenes. The constant cheerful joie de vivre, joy of living, is present everywhere. The life in Bari Vecchia is rooted in its past. Here, the tradition of pasta making in the open air is alive and well.
Quando viveva mia madre diceva sempre andiamo a farci una passeggiata alla vecchia Bari, che andiamo a comprare quelli che noi chiamiamo i strascinati, quelle orecchiette fatte a mano. E lì sedeva la vecchierella con telaio avanti che faceva queste orecchiette, eccetera, ed erano genuine. Non puoi trovare quella genuinità in qualsiasi parte del mondo. Sentiremo parlare di orecchiette cime di rape, però le vere orecchiette le fanno lì. La vecchietta a mano che spende 2, 3 ore, 4 ore per fare 5, 6 kg di orecchiette. Quando io penso a queste cose, come faccio a non essere innamorato della Puglia?
The historical center has an extraordinary treasure. The 11th century Basilica of St. Nicholas is the most beautiful Romanesque jewel in Apulia. It radiates faith and hospitality. It was built to house the holy relics of the saint who died in 342 and was buried in the Cathedral of Myra, Turkey. In 1087, a ship of merchants and sailors from Bari landed in Myra. They entered the local cathedral and by force took the remains of St. Nicholas, who at the time was one of the most beloved and admired saints. During the ages, a saint's relics were highly valued because miracles and healing were often attributed to them. However, if they were the relics of a famous saint, this would also bring economic prosperity to the city because pilgrims would visit from all over to view such holy gifts. And on May 9, 1087, the sailors arrived at the port of Bari with the stolen relics of St. Nicholas. The holy remains were carried in procession with great joy and carefully interred in the new magnificent church. That day, the saint found his permanent home and became known as St. Nicholas of Bari. They say that on the day of his reburial, a great miracle happened. 30 people present at the interment were miraculously healed. This was the first of many miracles that occurred in Bari, attributed to the intercession of St. Nicholas. Devotion to St. Nicholas is very strong. Every day, faithful pilgrims from around the world come imploring a miracle or in gratitude for an answered prayer. St. Nicholas of Bari is everyone's saint. The Petrozelli Theater is one of the most famous icons of Bari. It is the home of music, opera, and ballet. Built between 1898 and 1903, it was an elegant, unique playhouse where famous musicians mesmerized their audience. On October 26, 1991, the theater was destroyed by fire and lost its voice. After 18 years of silence, on October 4, 2009, the Petrozelli Theater was reopened again. Being in this grand theater evokes special emotions and fills the heart with joy. The sea has always been a part of the Barese people. The port of Bari is the biggest contributor to the local economy, and it has been for many centuries. It is the largest passenger port in the Adriatic Sea. From small vessels like fishing boats to large ferries and luxurious liners, all pass through Bari. The capital city of Apulia emerges as an enigmatic city with grandeur and never-ending beauty, with a warmth and welcoming atmosphere. Bari is an alluring Italian destination where the motto is, "Live for today."